One of the things that we get into a lot with our insurance carrier is we use one of the big names for MSPs that's out there, is they have started getting really strict on making sure that we're meeting their cyber liability attestation. And that's good. That means that we're being well protected. But what they're doing now is, because the liability of organizations like us, MSPs, being sued by their customers when the customer doesn't buy the full security suite or they refuse security controls, the insurance companies have figured this out, and they're saying, hey, you need to ask your customers to buy everything that you have. And then when they refuse, you need in writing that they refuse to buy the different security suites that you think they should have. Otherwise, you're not doing your job as a consultant, and it creates liability for you. And I was like, okay, that seems crazy to me. I mean, why would I be liable about a customer not buying something from me? But when your marketing says that you protect your customers, you look after their security, there's a certain amount of assumption that your customers believe they're getting something from you, even if they choose not to buy it from you. So what I loved about Quoter is, inside Quoter, I can go in there and I can have a basic quote. I can quickly and easily have a template for all of our services, and I can make them mandatory, optional, or even change the quantity and let the customer make all those choices. But whenever they sign the quote, it lists everything they didn't choose. Therefore, I'm making sure that I proposed it and they didn't choose it. The alternative to that, which was what was proposed to us originally by our insurance company, is send them this form and have them sign that they refused. Well, that's not going to go over well. I mean, what customer is going to tell you I'm refusing? They'll tell you I don't want to buy it, but they're not going to tell you I refuse to secure my environment. That's just not good for them, right? So in this way, they're looking through it and they're just saying, oh, I don't want those things. But then when they sign, it has a list of all the things they didn't take. That's one of my favorite things about it. When we met with our attorneys, who, again, work specifically in the MSP industry, they saw what I was doing and they were like, we're going to start telling our other customers, because we have that form that we send to our clients saying, hey, have your customer sign this, so that they're saying they're refusing the security controls that you want to put in place, because that'll protect you. But now we're able just to send them a quote. And every time we send them a quote, they're refusing whatever security controls that we want them to have. Now, I say that we don't have a lot of customers that refuse our security controls, and some customers don't need them. I'll give you an example. We recently onboarded a small bookstore. We work in hospitals, healthcare, CMMC. We work with highly regulated industries. A small bookstore doesn't need my full security stack. But even though they're a small bookstore that doesn't need my full security stack, if they get ransomware, they may get perturbed thinking that we were somehow securing their environment the same as I do a hospital for an eighth of the cost. Well, obviously, I don't do that. So we have all those security controls in there. We walk them through during the quoting process. We share our screen, or we do a desk share on their screen, and they walk through and they choose what they want, and we guide them every step of the way. They sign it right there. We close the deal. We port it into our system, and we start service onboarding. So that is one of my favorite things about Quote.